The federal government easing age restrictions for interstate truck drivers.
The Safe Driver's Apprenticeship program allows 18 to 20-year-olds with a commercial driver's license to cross state lines. News 8's Joe LaFurgey has more on the pros and cons of the idea.
After a few years of college life that was all online, Max Chambers heard the road calling.
Cruising the highway sounds fantastic.
These days, he's behind the wheel of a tractor-trailer, learning how to maneuver the 80,000-pound behemoth through traffic, practicing the art of backing 70 feet of big rig into a narrow loading dock. Chambers is set to graduate Friday from West Michigan CDL's driver training program. And with a nationwide driver shortage, he's confident he'll land a job.
It's just going to make it easier to get a job for sure, and I'm excited for the future.
It's that need to fill truck driving jobs that's prompted the feds to change the rules on how young is too young when it comes to interstate truck drivers. Part of November's Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, the 3-year Safe Driver Apprenticeship program would allow 18 to 20-year-olds who already hold a CDL to cross state lines.
It's going to open up some new opportunities for these guys.
Mike Birdsall is president of West Michigan CDL. He expects an increase in younger drivers taking advantage of the program. Most states, including Michigan, already let the younger age group obtain a CDL to drive trucks within the state.
I think there's going to be a little bit of an influx in younger guys, 18, 19, and 20-year-olds. We have been training them all along. They've just been limited on being able to drive within the state of Michigan.
But critics are trying to put the brakes on the pilot program. At issue, the idea of putting an 18-year-old who's only had a full driver's license for 2 years behind the wheel of a large truck. In a letter to Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, the Traffic Safety Coalition, an advocacy group for the victims and families of accidents involving trucks, asked the secretary to terminate the program after the first occurrence of death or injury involving a young trucker. In that letter, the group claims all available research overwhelmingly shows that teen truckers, much like young drivers overall, are more likely to be involved in crashes than their older counterparts.
I think a lot of them can handle it. There'll be some that can't. You know, it's going to be to be able to go interstate. It's going to be based on a good driving record, you know, for the time that they have had their current license.
In Granville, Joe LaFurgey, News 8.